We're just going to wait for some more people to come before we start talking, or before I start talking. So let's just wait for a little minute there. I know I'm a couple of seconds, not seconds, minutes early, but I was just scared. What if I cross? I mean, what if it's past 8 o'clock, and what if I end up not starting the live? So I started it a couple of minutes early. Hi Kuldeep, how's it going? Hey, welcome. Welcome to the live. Hi. Hello. Hey Chetty. How is it going? So I'm here completely randomly because I don't have a video for today. I didn't have a video for today. And I thought what would be better than doing a public live stream for you people when I do not have a video. So a little chatty interactive session with you all. I think I think that's great, right? I mean, at least for me it's great. I'm Yes, on Saturday also we'll be doing a live stream, but that's huger than this. Like book the first ever live stream for the Bookbound Book Club. That's going to be great. I'm so excited for that. And I'm just, about finishing this. I have about 100 pages to go before I finish this. And I'm so excited to prep for that live stream. I can't even begin to express. But yes, there's going to be a lot in that session. And yeah, we all three of us are way too excited for it. Hey, yes, Kuldeep, even I'm waiting for 12th June. Hi, Shifana. Hi, Charvi. How's it going? Good evening. Hi, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Hi, Neha. Yes. So, yeah, that's also something that I hope all of you are keeping safe and are staying safe, taking care of yourselves and your families. And I hope you're getting some reading done. Safe to say that? Hey Anuba, how's it going? How are you? Uh, Let me know, guys, what you are reading. I'll tell you what I am currently reading. I'm reading 5 books right now. 5. One is the Percy Jackson and the Last Olympian. The second one is an audiobook of the Anthropocene reviewed by John Green. It's his latest book, and I am loving it. It's like he is reviewing humanity and he's reviewing everything that has come through so far, be it Halley's Comet. He calls it Halley's Comet, but I think it's Halley's, right? Halley's Comet. Okay, he talks about that, and he talks about humanity and what we have done so far, and past and present and the future and all of that. It's a lot to take in, but it's great. It's going great. I'm about 20% in, and then I'm also reading Tuesdays with Maury, which is the subscriber pick for the month of June. And I'm already about 54 pages in. It's like a very easy read. If I sit down, I can finish it in like 2 3 hours, maximum 3 hours. And then the two other books that I have been reading since time immemorial, the Underground Railroad and Quiet by Susan Cain. Yeah. So those are my current reads. I'm reading the ballads of. How's that book, the Suzanne Collins book? That's on my TBR, but I'm really, apprehensive about picking that book up because I don't know if I want to know about President's No. But I've heard really mixed reviews, so I want to know what you think about it. How winners for giveaway will be selected. We will tell you that in the live show itself. So don't forget to join in. I'm reading 3 or 4 books. Yes, we are like Multiple readers, see, multiple book readers. No, that does not. That also doesn't make sense. Okay, we'll figure out a term for us. 21 lessons for 25th. That's Yuval Noah Harari, right? How's that one going? I mean, I've heard good things about it. I mean, haven't heard as much as I've heard for Sapiens, but yeah. Two thrillers: The Other Woman by Sandy Jones and Don't Look for Me by Wendy Walker. I hope both of them are going good for you and that you are being sufficiently thrilled. I did end up finishing The Jasmine Throne though, and it's so good. That's awesome. I mean, The Jasmine Throne, I've been seeing it everywhere on Bookstagram. And like you said, like everybody has been loving it as well. So that's good. That's amazing. I'm reading Last Seen Wearing by Colin Dexter. I've never heard of it. I hope you end up liking it, end up loving it. Kite Runner and How to Win Friends and Influence People. How are both of them going? I mean, I haven't read either of them. Although I think Kite Runner is on my TBR. I'm not sure, but I think so. I can't remember. Okay. Oh, that's okay. I just started 6 minutes ago, Priya. So you're like on time. You started The Silent Patient. Amazing. I hope you end up loving it because a lot of people love The Silent Patient. They go bonkers over it. The Percy Jackson series. You finished it. Yes. So you're fully prepared for the live show that's going to happen on Saturday. That's awesome. Hey, Sarvesh. Hi. Great book about how the. Oh, that sounds really good. And I'm glad you're liking it. Currently reading A Man Called Uwe. Awesome. Oh my god, A Man Called Uwe is. Uwe. But that is one book that will forever hold my heart. He is so grumpy, the book is so sweet, the story itself is so sweet, and it's just amazing in its own way. Yeah, the Cat Runner is amazing. I will definitely pakka. Oh, okay, so where was I'll be finishing Percy Jackson. That is great, and I'm so glad you will be joining in to the live show. I cried because it got over. Yes, I totally get that feeling because The Last Olympian is amazing, and I'm also over there. I got goosebumps when I was reading it. Okay, because when you read through battles, you usually feel that adrenaline coursing through you because you are going through the story, through the characters, and you are thinking like, how awesome would it be? And your imagination is also pepping you up. So that's got to be something. I cried. I'm reading the fifth book of Percy Jackson. Yes, me too. High five. I will five because even I'm reading the fifth book and even I will be finishing it today. Please make a video about thrillers. Absolutely. It's on my list of videos to make. So I will definitely make a video about thrillers. It might take some time, so please be patient with it. It might take some time, but I will come up with a video, thriller recommendations. I have not read Heroes of Olympus. I really want to. But I think that's the next logical step after Percy Jackson and the Olympians, that you need to read Heroes of Olympus. And I've heard great things about that series as well. I mean, it's Rick Riordan. So you don't have anything to complain when it comes to any of his books. One second. Drink water, people. Stay hydrated. Drink. Even if it's one sip, two sips, drink water. Narayan, oh, that's a very difficult question. Not difficult question. I mean, I know the answer, but I don't know how to put it. I was a Potterhead, but I don't like what the author. ha- I don't agree with the author's views, and she is highly, horribly transphobic, and I'm not going to encourage that of any sort. So right now, if you ask me at this point in time, I will say no, because unless her views are going to change, unless she accepts her mistakes, I'm not going to go back to Harry Potter. Uh-huh. No. That's why I stopped talking about it on my channel as well, because I don't want to. I mean, I don't have a huge audience, so I don't know how much of an effect it will make. But I really think that whatever I can do, I need to do, and I just stopped talking about it on my channel. I used to have Harry Potter related videos as well. I wanted to start a YouTube channel. I don't think it will be subjected to a copyright claim as long as you are not recreating everything what the author has written. Then I don't think there will be a copyright claim. I completed The Silent Patient and Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Evelyn Hugo is amazing. She's an icon. Yes, they're super nice. Love them. And about now, I'm so glad you love both of them. And yes, you are also on the last book of Percy Jackson. Awesome. Everybody is like getting ready for the live show, and I'm loving it. How are you, by the way? I am completely overwhelmed. Like there are 10,000 different things that I need to do, that I want to do, but time is not being kind, and I'm sort of getting overwhelmed and just drowning in despair. At this point, Priya, I will say Percy Jackson. At this point in time, I will say Percy Jackson. Nostalgia, put it aside, but Percy Jackson, yes. Any fiction books to improve English? Any fiction books to improve English? Thank you. Okay. You can start with reading books that are good for beginners, and then start reading more advanced books. That's how you will improve your English. And maybe try reading the books aloud and listening to audiobooks, so they help with your pronunciations. So that's how you can do. I do have a video about books for beginners that you can check out. It's there, available on my channel. So go ahead, read those books, listen to audiobooks, read them aloud, and improve your English. There's also a video in which I talk about how to improve English on my channel. I think there's a playlist also for that, if you want to go check that out. Have you read Twilight series? Yes, I have read the Twilight series, and I loved them when I read them. I mean, over the years, I feel like a lot of things have changed, and my memory has fuzzed out certain details, which sort of sometimes make them, what do you call it, problematic. I'm not really sure in how many ways, but I really enjoyed them. There are a lot of people who diss on the Twilight series, but I think they were fun. They were fun YA series that you could get into. They were not bad. I mean, if you're looking for bad books, I can give you a list. You could go for it, but Twilight is good, yeah. Come on, don't diss on it. I mean, if that's your opinion, okay, but still, I'm very excited for a live show. So am I. Yes. Rank paperbacks, ebooks, and audiobooks. Paperbacks, ebooks, audiobooks. That's how I will rank them. But to each their own. Not everybody will have that same thought process or the same ranking system, maybe. I have ordered Percy Jackson Book 1. Yay! And I hope you get to read the remaining books as well, because they're great. The whole uh, what do you say, the series is absolutely amazing. And I must tell you, if you end up feeling meh about the first book, please keep going, because it just gets better and better and better with every book in the Percy Jackson series. That's all I'll say. Hi. You're not. There will be a spoiler-free section at the beginning, but there will also be spoiler-filled sections, so you should be very careful about that. I mean, we'll let you know when the spoiler-filled section will start. So, yeah. Hi, Sarvesh. It will be at 8 in the evening, 8 p.m. IST. Also, would you recommend Percy Jackson series for a 32-year-old? Absolutely. Absolutely. Anybody can read Percy Jackson and have fun with it, man. You can read it. Please share your book reviewing policy for new authors, charges, and other info. Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, okay, I'll check it out, but I'm so sorry I didn't see it. Sometimes I just miss certain messages, but it's there. It's up on my blog if you'd like to go check that out. The blog link is in the description, and there's a section where I talk about services. There's book reading, no, book reviewing services as well as editing and proofreading if you'd like to check. Good evening. Uh, Hi. I think used books. I would recommend Bookchore. I'm not sure about any other websites because I don't buy a lot of them. Usually, used books where I get them from is if somebody is unhauling them on Instagram. If any bookstagrammer is unhauling those books, then if I find something that's interesting, then I try to buy it from there. So as of now, I'd suggest Bookchore. Some books related to Indian politics. Politics. I'm not really sure. I've heard what was that? The Accidental Prime Minister by Sanjay Baru. I think that's good. I mean, I haven't read a lot of political fiction or books of that sort, so I'm not really sure I'm the right person to recommend you such books. But I'll have to look into it. Hey Priya, I think it will start at 8 o'clock in the evening on Saturday on 12th June. So looking forward to seeing you there, seeing all of you there. Yes. I mean, it's not confidential, but I don't want to say it on here. Could you send me another message, please? I'm really sorry, but I might have missed it. If you can send me another message, I'll reply to you right away. I'll just check through it. Um, who recommends you books or which websites you check for recommendations? There are certain people, bookstagrammers and booktubers who I really trust the recommendations of. So if someone who I trust is saying that this is a great book, every one of you must read it, or if I'm getting a personal recommendation from them, then I definitely trust them enough to take the book up. So that's how I get it. Websites, I don't do a lot of article reading per se. But that's another reason why my blog is not active right now. It's not that active right now. So other basically what I'm trying to say is right now I depend on booktubers and bookstagrammers, some booktubers and bookstagrammers to for recommendations. Srihari, Gone Girl is not beginner friendly. Don't go for it. If you're a beginner, don't go for Gone Girl. It's horrendous in the way it explores certain violent themes. So don't go for it if you are beginner friendly. Have you read Midnight Sun? No, I haven't read Midnight Sun. It's been on my TBR for ages. Last year, I thought I'd do a reading vlog come review for it, but I never got around to reading it. But even I've heard mixed reviews actually. But it sounds like a sort of a creepy thing. So, uh, can you please recommend a good PG Woodhouse for someone who wants to start reading them? Right Ho Jeeves. That's a great place to start. And I think I've read very a few PG Wodehouse books, but I am in. I love his Jeeves stories. His other stories I'm not a huge fan of, but his Jeeves stories are superb. Wait, I'll tell you. Wait, 1 second. Wodehouse, Stiff Upper Lip Jeeves. That's also good. Right Ho Jeeves, which I've already mentioned. A Pelican at Blandings. That's funny as hell, and I would definitely recommend something fresh. The Inimitable Jeeves. My Man Jeeves. I think I've read six of PG Woodhouse's books so far, and all of them have been great, except for Inimitable Jeeves, in which there were stories that were not Jeeves. So I was like, why are you giving me non-Jeeves stories when it's obviously the title is called Inimitable Jeeves? Favorite bookish merch? It's got to be okay. That's a very tricky question, actually. What have you done? I love book sleeves and I love bookmarks as well. Like, I'm a hoarder when it comes to bookmarks. Book sleeves, I've actually reduced buying them, but I used to buy them left, right, and center, especially from Reading All Creations. And they have some amazing book sleeves and yeah, bookmarks also. So for now, let's just stick with book sleeves and bookmarks. Hi, Guria. How's it going? My favorite booktubers. Where do I start? Okay, first off, Sankalpita from Book Geeks India. She's amazing. And then Shruti and Meera. They are great at what they do. They are so. I think I've spoken about them in my Shout Out Sunday videos, and I really look up to them in what they do. And yes, there are others as well. There are a lot many others. Like Jessie the Reader. I love Jessie the Reader. And why am I blanking out? Sant Reads. Smriti from Sant Reads. She is great. And Naya from Naya Reads and Smiles. Hannah from Clockwork Reader. And there are many more. I promise you. I don't know why I'm blanking out. But yes, there are. I look up to so many people. Jyotsna from Jyotsna's Bookscapades. There's Maya from Bookshot. And Lepakshi from What's Booking. They are great. They are all of them are simply amazing. What are your top three favorite series other than Percy Jackson? An Ember in the Ashes series by Sabah Tahir, Six of Crows duology by Lee Bardugo, and the next series. The Brown Sisters series by Talia Hibbert. The Brown Sisters series is a sort of an adult romance series, but they're great. Every single character in there is written with so much love that I absolutely loved it. Kaz or Matthias? I'm Team Matthias. What is that? Why would you do that, Priya? No, I think for me it's Kaz. I mean, among the other two, I know Matthias has a character arc that's completely out of sorts, but I think I'll have to go with Kaz. Like Kaz Brecker was grinning like an idiot. I mean, that's he has one of the best lines in the duology. Like if I wouldn't walk to you, I would crawl to you, or something like that. That is one of the best lines, and I felt goosebumps when I was reading it. So I was like, huh. Which is better, Amazon or Flipkart for buying new books? I feel Amazon. I mean, I know it's a huge, giant corporate that's sort of cutting into people's lives. Oh God, that's a topic for a whole other day. It feels like to me, but I think sometimes Flipkart sends you books that are not in good condition, and for that, I'll always prefer Amazon over Flipkart. Hey Moita, welcome back. I remember I recently read Arian Dante. That's amazing. I'm so happy you loved it. And the Midnight Library is, I hope you enjoy it too. And I have my fingers crossed for you. Priya, yes, every single day. Oh my god. I mean, some days are better than others in the sense of pressure of booktubing and to keep giving new content. And it's I am pressured to take breaks from time to time, but I don't know. It's a tough thing to talk about because as much as I love doing booktube, I love making videos for you, I love doing these live chats, and I love interacting with you people, but sometimes the pressure can get to me, as it has in the past year or so. That's why last year in 2020 I took like a 2 to 3 month break and only sort of posted when I wanted to. Other than that, I did not, and that really helped. So this year also, I will be taking a break. I'm not sure when, but I'm planning to take a break in which I will be posting only if I want to. Like I don't want I just want to give my mind some peace for a bit. Like I went off over there. Jesse the reader, you and Shruti. Oh, thank you, Priya. Mm, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Can a 14-year-old read Six of Crows Zoology? I wouldn't suggest. Wait a couple of years before you read that because there's also implied violence, which I would suggest you wait before you start reading. That's all. And even there are certain nuances that I think you'll have to wait to properly understand it or something. But even otherwise, I wouldn't recommend it to a 14-year-old. Have you read Maya's New Husband? Who is it by? I don't know. I haven't read it. One second. Okay. I haven't read it. It's by Neil De Silva. I just checked. I haven't read the book. I'm sorry. Priya, that's what I'm here for you to chat nonstop. Go for it. I'm here to answer your questions or anything. Um, but name the book that made you most emotional. Ah, yes, Fault in Our Stars. Fault in Our Stars, yes. Oh my god, that was like I've read the book 6 times, and every single time I've ended up bawling. Like, not even pretty sniffles, like ugly crying my eyes out. It's amazing. That's a great book, and also, um, an Ember in the Ashes. Like it feels like I keep saying this over and over again, but an Ember in the Ashes. Yes, there were more books that I cried over. Man, I swear it's not the only few books that I keep talking about over and over again. I don't know why. Oh, how did I forget the Midnight Library? What the heck? I even cried a couple of weeks ago when I was listening to it on Audible. Audible. Anyway, which is the first novel that you read? I can't remember, but I think it has to be a Harry Potter book. And I think it has to be not even the first Harry Potter book. It was the fourth. I started like that. I read the fourth, then I was like, the connection. I can't make the connection. There's something wrong. And then I went and read the second book. And then I was even more clueless. I didn't understand what was going on. Then I realized that that's it's that that's a series and I should be reading it from the first book, and that's how I started. So basically, I think I will say Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. That's all. Have you read any Neil Gaiman? Yes, I have read Norse Mythology, American Gods. Norse Mythology I loved. American Gods not a fan of. The Sleeper and the Spindle, Art Matters, Coraline, The Graveyard Book, all simply amazing. Yes, Kirtana, that was All Your Perfects. All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover was also a book that, oh my god, broke my heart. broke my heart and then stitched it back up again, but I cried like a baby. Yes. You have read Crescent City. How was it? It was good. I absolutely enjoyed it. I gave it 5 stars, if I'm not mistaken. But I was, I loved it. Like, I don't know. There are certain things, certain themes that I think some people say that I don't know. I didn't find it to be any sort of such things. I really loved Crescent City. I'm waiting for the book 2 in the series. Your reviews about the book India, A Story Through 100 Objects. I'm sorry I haven't read it. I'm trying to read my first book and I face so many words that I don't know. I always use Google to find meaning, and then the reading gets so much. Um, See, this is going to be an investment. If you are interested in reading, in building your reading very seriously, then I would suggest get a Kindle, because a Kindle has an inbuilt dictionary. When you tap on the word, tap and hold on the word, you will find the meaning over there itself. So you don't have to go back and forth. So that way, it's going to be really helpful. And I think that's the only tip I have right now for you. Or maybe you could start with simpler books, maybe children's books or books for beginners, which I have a video about on my channel. You can go check that out. Read simpler books first and then go forward. This is for Sudhanshu. If you have any, what book are you currently reading? Tell me that, and I can probably answer a question forward. What are you watching lately? We are watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm still there. Like, I haven't been able to get through all the seasons. I want to get through. And planning on watching, I want to watch a movie or something. I don't know, because I haven't had the time to think about anything other than my work, because there's so much piling up. But yes, we also started watching Loki. So yeah. Your favorite classic heroine? For me, Jo March. You, for me, also Jo March. She's amazing. She's so, what do you call it? Um, Sassy. She's badass, and I love that about her. I have read Coraline Priya. I really loved it. I think I read it this year. I'm not sure when, but I really loved it. It is a great book. Are you going to do a code book flip through? Yes. When I find the books, I don't know where I have stuffed them. I'm unable to find them, but once I find them, I will do a flip through. Yes. Where are you going to do a favorite children's book? Hmm. I think the BFG was pretty great, and The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. I'm very bad at pronouncing his name. Yeah, so those. And I think Coraline can also be clubbed as a children's book in its own way. Okay, books or movies? Books. Always. Always books. I mean, I love movies as well, but oh my god, Sudhanshu, no. If you are a beginner, don't go for heavy books like Ikigai. You have to go for simpler books and then build up slowly. It will take time for you to build up and to a point where you can actually read Ikigai and for that. But hey, Shreya, welcome. I found another Marvel favorite. Who's your favorite Marvel character? My favorite, Thor. That's great. Yes, even I think so. Actually, what are your thoughts on writers like Durjoy Datta, Ravinder Singh, Preeti Shenoy? To each their own, I guess. But at least don't follow the same recipe in all of your books. Diversify, please. Actually, Preeti Shenoy's Life is What You Make It. I actually liked. I read it and I liked it. Please suggest one book. The Sleeper and the Spindle. There is a full video, guys, of me talking about books for beginners. So if you'd like to go check that out, it's available on my channel. Please, 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 please go check that out. I hope for the same. I haven't read Chris Kuzneski. I mean, I had The Hunters by him for a long time, but I ended up not reading it. But I don't know. I never found the pull towards his books. I haven't watched Kingdom. What is it? Hey Lakshmi, an easy read for beginners. I've already talked about it. There's a full video on my channel if you'd like to go check it out. Hey Rajdeep, how's it going? Hey Mihir. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm so glad you like it. I'm good. How are you? Staying safe? And are you getting any reading done? Let me know. I just want to sleep now and wake up when Bookborn Club goes live. Yeah, but you have to finish Percy Jackson. No, Percy Jackson 5 is still pending. You have to finish that before the. I have read Stardust, but find the movie better because of the less violence. Oh, okay. Oh, that. Yeah, I think I need to read Stardust. I haven't read it. It's been on my wish list, I think, for ages. But see, sometimes books are better than movies, like Stardust that you mentioned. Oh, hey Akshita, sorry I missed that. Do you snack while reading? I eat chips and yes, I always snack while reading. Like there are biscuits, there are crunchies, there's coffee, there's 10 million different things that I want to get my hands on while I'm reading because it makes it that much more enjoyable. I don't know why, but yeah, your expression conveys your. Yes, Thor is love. Wait, am I am I talking about the same thing? No, I completely. Yeah, I get it. I get it. And lots of love to you as well. I have also read Life is What You Make It. High five for that. Please suggest one book which is your most favorite and also beginners friendly. The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, one of my favorite books of all time. Does this lie give you nostalgia? For once, I didn't look back. Hell yes. Hey Ritu, welcome. Please try reading It Ends With Us. Okay, I will read it. It's on my TBR, I think. Yes, it's on my TBR, so I will read it. I don't know when because I have like 10,000 different things. But I read my first audiobook and loved it. Which one was it? I'm so glad you loved audiobooks. How any giveaway coming soon? Not anytime soon. How many books do you have? I haven't counted, but I think I counted last time. But after that, when I added more books, I don't know how much it's come to, but it's close to 700. I think. Yes, it's close to 700. Okay. Have you read The Underground Railroad? I'm currently reading it. It's great, but so heartbreaking. Wonder, oh my god, that's a great book. By the way, for you people who are asking for books for beginners, Wonder is also a great book to start off with. How do you select giveaway winners? By random number generators or random, I mean, you have that wheel kind of thingy. I'm never partial, if that's what you're asking. Is Nevernight Chronicles worth reading? I haven't read it, so I can't comment on it. And yeah, I can't comment on it. Who's your favorite side character in PJO? Who's your favorite Greek god? What? Okay, I think we are going to be discussing this in the live show. So I don't want to give out anything right now. So join on Saturday. Which is your favorite Ruskin Bond book? The sweetest and the simplest of them all, The Blue Umbrella. That's my favorite. Which books do you like to reread? I haven't reread books in a long time, but I love going back to Nikita Gill and Matt Haig books. They're simply amazing. They fill me with joy and motivation and love and hope and so much more. I just love them to no end. How many books have you read till now this year? Good question. Where? Yeah, let me check. I think 50 plus. Yes, 53 books so far. I've read 53 books so far this year. Do you unhaul books? I think once or twice a year. I do sell them away on Instagram because I do need money. I'm a broke bibliophile and I don't make a lot of money booktubing. Not a lot of money. I don't make money doing booktube. So I need to get money from somewhere, right? To pay my bills and everything. And even, yeah, that's what I was going to end it at. When did you start reading books? What was your first favorite book? I started reading at a very young age. I used to read comics and chumpucks and all of those books, and borrow books from from my school library. And I think Harry Potter was my first favorite book. I had read Jules one around that time. I think I was in eighth or ninth at the time. I started reading Harry Potter when I was in seventh. And I also used to read Goosebumps and all. So, no, wow, that takes me back. Yeah, so that was it. Don't you think Sherlock Holmes is a classic? Yes, absolutely. Sherlock Holmes is the absolute epitome of an arrogant ass, but he's also a genius. And I feel like he has at least this much right to be as conceited as he is. Um, One later on. Hey, welcome, Sumit. Would you take a meta question? I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Yeah, okay. Wait. Where? Okay. Chose Malibu Rising. Oh, I think I know which one is winning. But let's see, let's wait. Is Midnight Library big enough friendly? I think the writing is pretty simple, but I would suggest only intermediate readers and above to go for Midnight Library. Who's your favorite Harry Potter heroine? Ginny. Ginny is amazing. Sci-fi thrillers, I don't read a lot of them, so I can't say. Being a booktuber must be especially difficult. I agree. It takes a lot out of you. Okay, let me throw all of my schedule aside and here goes a nice yes. Do it. Night out for PJ5 is always going to be worth it. Your favorite Nikita Gill? Oh my god, I have two. One is Fierce Fairy Tales and the other is The Girl and the Goddess. By the way, there's some content coming out related to Nikita Gill very soon, so keep your eyes peeled out for that. Can we expect a book recommendations video? Of course. I have quite a few lined up. Where? Yeah, I have a couple. No, I think one lined up this month, and then I think one or two next month. I don't watch a lot of movies, and I don't specifically think that I need to watch this movie or something like that. I'm like that with books. I'm not dissing on anyone for preferring movies or be getting excited of movies. I mean, to each their own. But yes, yes, Shadow and Bone confirmed. I am so excited because we are going to see Nikolai in Shadow and Bone season 2, and I am super excited for it. I mean, that first season was amazing. My favorite memoir. Brown Baby by Nikesh Shukla. I was going to say Becoming by Michelle Obama, but it has to be Brown Baby because it deals with a lot of stuff that probably I could have related to if I were in his position. What is your job? I am a freelance editor, author, booktuber, bookstagrammer, blogger. Yep, that's my job. Do you read mangas? No, I'm really sorry. I don't. Do you like Ron Weasley? I do. Yes, I mean he makes some stupid decisions, but come on, it's completely fine. He is loyal. Yes, he's loyal as hell. I mean, he does do some certain stuff like, you like he did in Goblet of Fire. But come on, they are teenagers. It's like expected also. I have read Persepolis. It's great. I think it's one of the first graphic novels that I read, and it broke me. I mean, I didn't cry, but I was in awe of it for a long time. Which is the most disturbing but a great book? Oh, have read? Okay, disturbing. Gone Girl. There was also one more disturbing. I can't remember exactly. Wait, there's one this year. There's also The Sense of an Ending by Julian Barnes. Oh my god. I mean, the whole book wasn't disturbing per se, but that ending, it sort of left me feeling, what? Uh, what a great book you have read. Okay, that's what done. What age would you recommend the book? House in the Cerulean Sea? Yes, absolutely. The 14 or 15-year-olds can definitely read it. I would suggest even for younger readers, that's a great book that you can go for. Books that are worth the hype. See, my opinion, I would like to do it, but my opinion is that a hype is because multiple people are loving the book, if and calling a book overhyped is sort of negating the thoughts of all of those readers who loved it. So I don't want to do that, because to each their own. So maybe I'll think of something around it. Okay. Plan to read Becoming and Sadie. Becoming is amazing. Apparently, Michelle Obama has narrated it, and I've heard amazing things about it. I read the copy, so I haven't read Sadie yet, so I can't say anything about it. Perumal Murugan's books beginner friendly? No, they have political undertones to them, so I would not recommend them for beginners. Thank you, Nanda. Thank you so much. It means I hope your name is Nanda. But yes, that's really sweet. Thank you a lot. Do you like the Insta love drop? Absolutely not. I mean, when two people have just met and they are like mauling each other and whatever, like you don't even know the other person. Don't talk to me about attraction. That person could be a serial killer for all you know. And I just hate that trope, man. But nah. Favorite Enid Blyton books. I read them so long ago, I can't remember, but I used to love The Famous Five. And Mallory Towers for the gossipy kind of vibe if you're going for them. But yeah, that's the only thing I can remember. Secret Seven I was not that a huge fan of. I mean, I didn't I didn't like not like them if I read them, but Famous Five I remember vividly reading them and enjoying them a lot. Have you read Heroes of Olympus? No, I need to get to it. I know I don't have the books also. So maybe along with slowly I can. Does it have LGBTQ content, and is the content going to affect young readers? It does have LGBTQ content. And if you're, I don't know in what way, it's going to affect in a positive way. That's for sure. So the meta question, you have done multiple video formats on your channel. Which do you think work best? Book lists and book recommendations work the best. That's what I have seen. And yeah, I I don't think it's just YouTube algorithm that the problem is with. Audiences also don't, uh, you know, uh, prefer watching book related content a lot, because the biggest booktubers that we have, they have about 400,000 subscribers, around 400,000 subscribers, and that is also American booktubers, not Indian. And uh, so I think there's a whole thing related to books itself, not just the YouTube format and algorithm. What's wrong with me? YouTube format and algorithm, yes. Are you coming with any content in this Pride month? Pride related, not much, because I did one last year, but I haven't had a lot of stuff to do this run. What I'm planning to do is, see, I believe that we need to celebrate Pride Month, but we also need to read LGBTQ plus books throughout the year. And I'm planning to do one maybe 6 months from now, just as a sort of a reminder kind of thing. I had actually hosted a readathon last year called Read and Love with Pride. So maybe we can do that to remind that it's not just Pride Month, you have to show your allyship too. So yeah, other content is definitely coming, but yeah. Oh, are you coming with any content? I just answered that. What? I like zoned out for a second over there. Been a while since I said thank you. Oh my god, you're always so sweet. Thank you, Neetu. It makes me blush. Mallory Towers. Yes. I mean, it takes me back. Like I used to sit in my I used to like fly through those books. I remember they're great. Which Cassandra Clare book you like the most? I have never read Cassandra Clare, and I will never read Cassandra Clare. So I think that question is out for me. My favorite genre: YA, contemporary, rom coms, fantasy, mysteries and thrillers. I love them. Inej or Nina? What? No, don't do this. Don't. Oh my god. But with a heavy heart, I have to say Nina, because she is very. I mean, Inej is like the wraith, obviously, and she's very quick on her feet and everything. Nina is quick in every way, and she shows us a lot of other facets as well about body positivity and so much more. So, her lines in the whole book, the books in both the books, they are simply out of this world. I don't remember Mary Lou. I'm so sorry. I really appreciate and think that it's really important to introduce. Yes. Oh, that's another reason then for me to look forward to. Was it Heroes of Olympus that you were asking about? Yes, Heroes of Olympus. I'm really looking forward to it. They've been on my wish list for ages. Do you read Hindi poetry? Not a lot. I don't read Hindi books only a lot, like very rarely. I have a couple of books on my TBR, which is one of Manav Kaul's book, बहुत दूर कितना दूर होता है, and 84 by Satya Vyas. And other than that, I don't read a lot of books. I have Madhushala by Harvind Rai Bachchan on my TBR. I tried starting to read it, but I don't know. I couldn't get forward. I need the audiobook, but I can't find the audiobook anywhere. I don't know. Many too. I just started reading A Girl Like That by Tanaz Bhatena. I hope you find it good. I hope you enjoy it. I'm not going to say anything else. Did you read the Truly Devious series? Nope. The first book is on my TBR. I don't have the other two books. I think the third one is coming this year, right? I'm not really sure about that, but I've heard amazing things about the series as well. Dan Brown books beginner friendly? No. At least intermediate. I mean, intermediate level readers can get through Dan Brown books, not beginner friendly. Do you think Persephone was abducted or she went to the underworld willingly? That's, I think, um, installing. I'm buying time. But I think it was love, and I think it was a combination of both, perhaps. Best Dan Brown books: Da Vinci Code, Angels and Demons. Have you read Garth Nix? No, I haven't. I mean, I'm not. I don't know what Garth Nix writes about, but I've never been to, what do you call that? To attracted to the books. Nina for me to yay. Plus, she's cute and always keeps calm and eats waffles. Yes, that's a huge plus million on my radar. Waffles are amazing, especially ones dribbled with chocolate. Oh god, what have I done? From how long have you been collecting the books on your shelves? I think obsessively since 4 years. But before that, I had begun. I think the first book that I ordered online was in 2011, and that was Mein Kampf. And I was like, suggest an alternative to Dan Brown for people who think he's beginner friendly or worth reading. I'm not really sure actually. You can go for Jeffrey Archer. Jeffrey Archer is beginner friendly. Yes, and worth reading. He's one of my favorite authors of all time. And I'm not saying that he's worth reading just because he's one of my favorite authors. I'm saying that because I truly believe so that he is worth reading. His writing is amazing. Need to, yes, I didn't like it. There are so many things, but put my thoughts about it out of your mind. I'm, I do. Yeah. I do want you to like the book. The fourth part is coming out. Yes, exactly. That's what I said. Fourth. Did I say third? Oh, thriller recommendations. I already mentioned this, but I will be coming out with a video soon. Agatha Christie. Okay. Agatha Christie? I didn't get the connection. Garth Nix is why. Okay. The most impactful book. I didn't know Garth Nix is why. The most impactful book you have read, which comes to my mind. Midnight Library. The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. Malina for me. Based on both. I mean, yes, Ben Barnes is very good looking, but his character is toxic as hell, and just no for Darklina, please. And there are people going Darklina Endgame. People, no. Talking to you is fun, but please do let us know in advance. I did post today. I mean, it was I think 4 or 5 o'clock when I posted because had I found out that I didn't have that video only today. That's why. Uh, Katniss or Annabeth? Annabeth or Hermione? What? Why are you doing this? Why are you making me choose? But Annabeth. I mean, Annabeth can be a little. They're very similar actually. Annabeth and Hermione. Both of them can be really. What do you say? Sometimes insufferable know-it-alls. But I think Annabeth. I'll go with Annabeth. I haven't liked what I read till now. I didn't say anything, huh? But I hope it gets better for you. Hey, voracious reader, welcome, welcome. How's it going? What are you reading? Tell me. But I don't DNF, so why? I mean, I can't be the one doing all of this because I only started DNFing very recently, comparatively very recently. So I can't be the one saying why don't DNF and all of that. It's completely up to you. But yeah, start DNFing. It will make your life a lot easier. Please try Gardening. It's a different vibe altogether. You read in chat. Thank you, Sumit. I will definitely give Garthnix a try. I will add the author for, yeah. What are you currently reading? I'm reading 5 books. One is Percy Jackson, the fifth book in the series, which I'm going to finish today, maybe in the next couple of hours. And Tuesdays with Maury, which is the subscriber pick. Quiet by Susan Cain, The Underground Railroad by Colson Whitehead, and The Anthropocene Reviewed by John Green, which is his newest book, by the way. So those. Ow! What do you what do you think is going to win in the poll for the next book for the book club? Wait. Can you hear me? Okay. Uh, okay. I got a what message saying that my connection is unstable. Okay. I got a what message saying that my connection is unstable. Please wait while we start reconnect. So, I'm currently reading Fahrenheit 451. How's it going? Like, what genre is that even? I don't remember actually. Um, did I say chemical locha? Yeah. When bread becomes a review, please, heartbreaking. Please keep a box of tissues handy. It is the author's own life story before Paul Calamity passed away. That's I'm talking about When Breath Becomes Air, and it's great. Only it will break your heart. So go for it. What are your thoughts on John Green's new book? Amazing. So far, at least, I'm 20% into the book, and it's great. I'm listening to it on audiobook. And he combines the great, what do you say? The great way of humor and wit and sarcasm and depth to whatever he's talking about. So I agree. Tuesdays with Maury is amazing. I mean, I'm just 50 pages in, but it's great so far. And if I try, I can finish it tonight. Yes, we can hear you. Okay. Your favorite book to movie adaptation? Little Women. I've actually done a video about it, book to movie adaptations and all. But the first thing that comes to mind is uh, Little Women because they're amazing. Yes, we can hear you. And yes, Chetty and Rahul, I will do that. Absolutely. I'm fuming if you can't see. Uh, okay. So, if you do you guys have any more questions for me? I will answer more, and then maybe we can wrap this up. Dystopian. Okay, dystopian does that sometimes. Like it does confuse us. But I'm glad it's going good for you. Your favorite Hollywood actress and actor. Actor, I'll say Chris Hemsworth. And actress, maybe Emma Stone. She's great at what she does. Okay, bye, Neetu. Good night. Net problem is like it's raining, and maybe that's why there's a problem here. Okay, okay. Then if you don't have any more questions or anything, then we'll just wrap this up over here, and I'll see you uh, in a next one. I don't know when I will plan it. You will get a new video next week, Shivika, because today's video, I'm doing this live in lieu of today's video, but from next week, I'm planning to get back on track. And maybe after a while, I will take a break because I really need it. But yes, next video for sure next week, next Tuesday. Okay. I'll see you guys soon, next week in a new video. But before I leave, I must say that I have I am doing a self plug over here. I have opened up channel memberships on my channel. So if you like my content and you would like to support me monetarily as well, then just go check it out, join and become a channel member. In exchange for exclusive bonus content, nobody on YouTube can watch that. Only my channel members can. So maybe go become a channel member. Yes, so, yes, that's all I had for you people today. It was really fun talking to you all. Thank you. I will, Shivika, definitely. So, thank you for joining in and thank you for staying tuned throughout. And I hope you're staying safe, taking care of yourselves and your family. And 1 minute. This is interesting. I wanted to share one unpopular opinion about Percy Jackson and a bit. We'll discuss that on Saturday, Priya, on the new, what new? The first Bookbound Club, what do you call it? Live show. So I hope to see you there. And please stay safe. Take care of yourselves and your families. And yeah, I love you all. Bye bye. Thanks for joining. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.